Athleticism and depth were key elements for us at the defensive end of the field. Certainly led by All-American and what I think one of the better defenders in the country and one of the best we've ever had here at Georgetown, Jerry Lamb and Chris Nixon and Steve Bauer. Certainly young men that led the way for us as the season evolved, and then the depth at that end was indicative with Clayton Hall and Craig Stevenson, Eric Bickness, all being able to contribute as close defensemen.
First-team All-American senior Jerry Lamb led the defense again this season. He was again given the responsibility to contain the opposing team's best offensive players. Lamb was the backbone of another very strong defensive unit, always working hard and giving his best effort. Jerry rounds out his career as one of the best defensive players in Georgetown history. Sophomore Chris Nixon held down the second close defensive spot this season. He is a very talented player who will be looked on to fill the shoes of Jerry Lamb in 2009. Chris had a very solid season, gathering up 31 ground balls and scored a very key goal against Hobart. There were a group of players that contributed to the third close defensive spot this year. Seniors Craig Stevenson and Clayton Hall shared a lot of playing time, giving a team a strong defensive presence whenever they were called into action. Stevenson is an off-ball and man-down specialist who played quality minutes for 4 years. Hall split his time between close defense and long pole midfield, making an impact whenever he got the opportunity. Junior Steve Bauer and sophomore Eric Bickness also made their presence felt on the field in nearly every game this season. Bauer played extremely well towards the end of the year, starting the last 3 games of the season and showing excellent ability and potential for 2009. Both Bauer and Bickness, as well as freshman Bobby Boyle, added important contributions on the man-down units.
The long stick midfield position has evolved into a key component of any college team that aspires to play at a high level. And Barney Ehrman just gives us an element there that is really difficult to duplicate. He just provides great wing play off the face-off, certainly very capable of getting it up the field and sometimes scores as well at the other end of the field.
Barney Ehrman was one of the most dynamic long stick middies in the country, earning honorable mention All-American accolades. Also coming off the wings as long stick midfielders were Bobby Boyle and Clayton Hall, who added much needed depth to the position.
We've been blessed with Miles Cass in the cage for the last 3 years as a starter for us, and certainly a young man that has been a big part of our success over the time that he's been here. An academic All-American, and a young man that's capable of making the big save, and a tremendous leader both on and off the field, and someone that leaves a big hole to fill, and we're certainly really proud of what he's been able to add to our program.
In addition to Cass, Christian McCormick and Matt Winter provided solid backup support in the goal when needed.